world, and that's the problem. If you play super aggressive, a lot of the time you're going to crash and burn, and that's what we saw happen.
Well, Canada takes a quick 1-0 lead. On to the next match. Claude Gringas, representing Canada, will play against Donald Mitch, who represents the United States. Donald looks like he's ready. The blinds are 50, 100.
Raise.
Just a quick reminder. If you're on the button, you act first pre-flop, but then you get to act last post-flop. Gringas raises on the button. Mitch calls.
A very standard plays so far. I like both of them.
5-3-7, couple of hearts.
Well, very interesting flop. I mean, Mitch has picked up the open end straight draw. Gringas still has the best hand with 9 high, but he also has a gut shot draw. To be honest, Mitch is probably going to be happier with his hand than Gringas is with his.
Oh.
Well, Mitch leads right into his opponent. Gringas calls.
You can definitely see some fireworks on the turn or river here with this board.
Ace of clubs on the turn. It might slow down both players.
Well, if it doesn't slow down Donald Mitch, yeah, he probably could have bought the pot there. I mean, he doesn't know that. This looks like a scary card to him. The pre-flop raiser is the one who you expect to have an ace, and that wasn't Donald Mitch.
Now you have a straight draw if you're Mitch. Do you take one more off?
Well, you're in a tough spot here. I mean, he's got a pot-sized bet facing him, basically.
Well, this is an interesting play. He
Well,
decides to check raise the turn. Strong semi-bluff.
Extremely strong, and it's a very powerful move here because basically, unless Claude Gringas has an ace or better, he's not going to be able to make this call. So if he had pocket kings even, he'd have a good chance of throwing them away for you.
At this point, Gringas probably has to think that even if he pairs his 9 or his 8, it's no good. He feels like he's probably only drawing to a 6, which would be the straight.
Exactly. He probably figures he only has 4 outs. If a 9 or an 8 comes, he's only going to be making a crying call with it at most. So I think that's 100% correct laydown. The mistake that Claude made was betting the turn. If he thought, that he had lots of equity in the pot, he should have just checked, taken the free card, and either made his hand or tried to bluff the river.
Raise.
Interesting way that one played out. Mitch is going to raise out of the big blind this time, makes it 650.
Huge raise. I'm not sure what value there is in making such a big, oversized raise. You're only going to steal the blinds most of the time, and the blinds right now are so tiny, who cares?
Gringas calls.
Kind of unexpected as well.
Both players hit their 6, 7, 6 deuce, couple of clubs out there.
Well, there's definitely supposed to be a good bit more money going into this pot. I mean, second pair is a big hand in a heads-up match. And especially Claude Gringas has a good kicker with his second pair. So I don't think he should ever fold in this spot. Neither should Donald Mitch.
Well, forget about fold. He's going to raise. Makes it 4,000 back over to Mitch.
Yeah, we are seeing some massively aggressive poker here from all the competitors so far. I mean, this is almost like beyond aggressive, what we're seeing from all 4 opponents.
Mitch calls. The pot is now 9,300 chips. And you wonder if the captains told their players to do this. Wow. Look at that turn card. Mitch spikes second pair. It is a third club out there. Oh, Gringas is all in. Mitch calls.
Well, there was some chance that Claude was going to get away from this hand because of the scary board. But obviously, he decided to take the initiative and bet first. And now he is going to need to catch a king or a 7 in order to win this pot. He was ahead, now he has to come from behind.
Mitch in the lead right now, 86% chance of winning this hand. It is Gringas who is all in. Can the USA even up the score? Here's the river, it's a 10 of hearts. Gringas is out, Mitch wins. And it is now 1-all.
1-all, and we've seen another example. If someone took a pretty good hand for a heads-up match and turned it into a bluff, because when Claude Gringas pushed the river, that's what he did, is he turned second pair into a complete bluff.
3 matches remain. Still nothing decided. Canada, United States, 1-1.
Yeah, Canada was in a great spot there. You know, USA had to win 3 out of 4 to come from behind. But now it's all evened up. Whoever can win 2 out of 3 is going to be the champion.
Welcome to the zone. It's not a place, it's a state of mind, of being. You can see, feel, sense everything. He knows what cards you have, just as surely as if he was looking at them. You want to find the zone? You put in the hours. Play the hands. With more tournaments and more players, you'll find it at PokerStars.net. Learn and play for free at the world's largest poker site.